Good morning. Welcome to Core Java Lecture 8. In this session, I'll explain you how to write a simple Java program, how to compile it and run it. So, step 1, open a notepad. In that, see, as it is a simple program, I am starting with the class, or else if at all you are using any packages, libraries like that, you should start with import statement. Remember, as it is a simple Java program, I am directly starting with the class, and the name of the program I am giving is sample. Here S capital letter I have used. Public static void main. In this string, S should be capital letter, space here, args, square brackets, close it. In this, I am going to display a statement. So, system dot S capital letter here, out dot println, and the statement I am going to print here is welcome to Java programming. Close it, close this brace, and then semicolon. I am closing this and this. So this is the program we have written in the notepad. This is called source file, and you should save this file with the name, with the same name, class name, in which public static void main is present. So what is the class name here? Sample. So name of the file will be sample and give the extension .java. So this is the source file. So how to compile it? Next, in the command prompt, write Java C, name of the file is sample.java. This is called compilation. So what happens with this? Sample dot class file is generated. So it contains bytecode, which is called intermediate code, and this in turn will be executed by the JVM. So here again we have to write Java space, just simply name of the file is enough, sample. So JVM will interpret the sample dot class and gives output. So what output we get here? Output is welcome to Java programming. So welcome to Java programming. So this is how you have to write a file, name it with the same class name in which public static void main is there, and then to compile it, use the command java c space name of the file .java, and after compilation you should run it with the command java space name of the file. So here output is displayed, welcome to Java programming. Now, see, let me explain you in detail the concepts which are there in the program. So, class sample I have written. So, what does it mean? So, whenever you are starting any program in the Java, I told you that it should be started with the class name. So, here sample is a new class. Sample is a identifier, that is name of the class. Sample is an identifier, that is name of the class here. Next, coming to public static void main. Then what is public? Public here is, it is an access specifier. Whenever we are using public keyword as an access specifier, it means that that member may be accessed by the code outside the class in which it is declared. Whereas if you declare it as private, it prevents a member from being used by the code defined outside of its class. So main must be declared as public, since it must be called by the code outside of its class when the program is started. So whenever you use the access specifier, it means that here to be accessed outside of the class. Next, public, okay. Next is static. What does it mean? Whenever you use the static keyword, it allows to call that particular method without creating an object. This is necessary since main is called by the Java virtual machine before any objects are created. So without creating objects, if you want to call any method, then I can precede it with static keyword. Okay. Next, public static void. Void means what? This method is not returning any value. So this means void. Public static void, of course this is the main method you are using, main. And you are using string args. What does it mean here? That is, string, whenever you want to pass any variables during command line, during runtime, then these string and args will act as command line arguments. So here string args declares a parameter args, which is an array of instances of the class strings. Objects of type string store character strings. Here this args receives any command line arguments present when the program is executed. So during runtime, if at all you want to give any parameters, then you can give. Those will be taken by these string args is executed. And in the program you have used system.out.println. So it's nothing but system means it is a predefined class that provides access to the system, that provides access to the system. And out is the output stream, that is connected to the console. and println displays anything which is written within double quotes within it, displays any string that is content with written in double quotes, you are consider them as string, or any values of the variables or any content followed by a new line character. This ln is there, so that is why new line character. So you have learnt in detail about how to write a simple Java program, how to compile it, how to run it, and each and every term which we have written in a simple Java program. I hope you have understood well. Thank you. Take care, and we will meet in the next session. Bye.